Hey everyone, welcome to Grand Arena Championships. We're in Season 4, Week 1, Round 2. This is 3 versus 3. Tonight I'm up against someone called Synergist. And Synergist is from the guild Red Machine Agroku Alta, whatever that is. Okay, I've not really looked at his roster. I've kept the same defenses as I did last round. It seemed to do me fairly well. My opponent didn't test as much as I would have hoped last round. We'll get into that in just a couple of minutes. Actually, we'll go ahead and get into it now. So I did end up winning against ORM from the guild RH Old Republic. I did not get a full clear. I was not able to finish his clone team after expending way too many teams in the front territory after my Jedi Ray failed against his bounty hunters, and I kept on throwing weaker teams trying to get rid of Bossk and Dengar and was not able to do that, so I ended up throwing Han and Chewie at it in order to finish it off. So I wasted way too much on that and was not able to full clear on this on the back zone. I used 3 teams to take care of his Newt team. I don't remember what was happening there. And then I one-shot his fleet using my Negotiator. He did not try my top territory at all, 0 battles. The bottom territory, he took 3 against my clones. He one-shot my Revan and he one-shot my Padme. Notice my Revan does not have Malak. I did decide to split up the trio. And I put my Malak in with my Palpatine in the back, and that did get a hold. And he didn't try anything else. He did one-shot my Grievous and he one-shot my Geonosians. But I'm assuming that he stopped there because he had used all of his meta teams up and just was not able to break through. So, yeah, so I kept the same defenses this time. I've got an Akbar fleet set. So I kept the same teams on defense this time. Without any feedback on swgoh.gg, there's really no reason for me to switch right now unless I see that my defenses aren't holding. And even though like my Padme got one shot, my Darth Revan got one shot, they probably used some pretty hefty teams to take them out. And you know that's going to make it harder for them to clear the other territories. So we're going to keep it for now. We're going to see what the reports come back with, or you know, if my opponent decides to actually give it a try this time, we'll see what happens and see if we need to adjust for the round 1 of week 2. Let's go ahead and take a look at the matchup here. Read this. Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay, so here's our matchup against Synergist. He has 300k GP on me. He's at 5.5 million. Here's our relics. We're even on our tier 7s. I've got an extra tier 6. We're even on 5s. He's got more 4s, and I've got more in total. I've got more 3s, 2s, and 1s. So I'm assuming that I've got much more gear 13s than he does. But again, I haven't really looked, so we'll see when I scroll down here just a little bit. Our Grand Arena stats, lifetime, I've got a lot more banners, more offensive wins, more undersized wins, defensive wins, so I'm definitely higher on the Grand Arena stats than he is. He has a lot more Zetas than I do, 77 to 90. That is insane. I don't know how he has so many Zetas. I could have like 82 maybe. How he's got 8 more Zetas than me, I'm at a loss. Gear 12s, he's got some more. Gear 11s, I've actually got more. Gear 13s, yeah, I've got a lot more Gear 13s. I've got 8 more than he does on the Gear 13s. Mod-wise, He's got more 6 dots, the plus 15 speeds. He's got a advantage on here. He's got 15 on me roughly. Plus 20 speeds. We're about even. He's got a couple more, and 25s. He's got 1 more. So he has a slight advantage on the speed mods, but it's not insurmountable. Big thing here is the Gear 13s, Zetas, and then the Grand Arena stats and the relic levels. So we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at his defense here. We can see he's got crew and he's got Night Sisters up top. He's set 2 First Order teams. He's got a Phasma led with a Zedon Phasma. You don't see that very often. With Officer and TIE Fighter pilot, then he's got his crew, Xylo and bots. And then he's got his 2 Night Sister teams. These are the same teams that I faced last round, actually. So we'll probably use our same counters that we used yesterday. Alright, in the bottom zone, he has his Bossk-led bounty hunters with Jango and Boba, and then he's got his Carth team, same team that I faced yesterday, which I mirror matched yesterday. I may try that again. And then he's got another bounty hunter team, this time Zam-led. So Zam-led bounty hunters has a lot of thermals, but otherwise is not super threatening. If I can throw in something that has a lot of tenacity up, then this team will do nothing. The bounty hunters, I was thinking about using my Ray up top, so this might be a CLS team to take out, and then the bottom, probably again a mirror match. But we are going to do the same thing that we did yesterday with the spreadsheet. So he's got bounty hunters, X2. He's got a Carth. Those are in 1 territory, and then 2nd territory. He's got crew First Order. He's got Phasma First Order. He's got Assaj in S, and he has Talzin in S. And then he's got 4 unknowns. Okay. So to show you what I'm working with over here. Alright, so last time I used my gas as a counter to his Assaj Night Sisters. I used Thrawn with Shore Trooper and Nihilis to take out his Talzin Night Sisters, and that worked really well. I was thinking JTR here for his crew First Order. Carth was probably going to be a mirror match. Maybe not, but probably. And then we got to see what we have left here. He doesn't really have anyone that's gonna do crazy damage on the First Order, on the Phasma First Order team. Like no one that could one-shot my nest is what I'm thinking. So, and they don't have any stuns on the nest team, or on that Phasma team. Yeah, it's just First Order TIE Fighter pilot who does have a big hit, but won't be able to break through the protection. He's got First Order Officer, which has some turn meter removal, but that's no big deal. And Phasma herself. No one that does a lot of damage, so that might be Nest. Especially if I use a Qira lead. Let's see here. I could do... Mission Zaalbar Watt is a good team. They've got a lot of AoE, which would take away protection. I could use troopers because they have Zam and Greedo, who are very weak. I'm taking a look at their hit points right now. So 64k on Zam. And 63k on Greedo. It's not a lot. Definitely doable. They don't have any healing, which is huge. Then like 71k on Dengar. I could possibly troopers that. So like Veers, Starck, and range. That would be troopers gone. My first order aren't worth anything. Nest would be used. I don't think I have anyone to really go with Shaak T. And I don't think that would be able to take care of his Bossk bounty hunters anyways. I have Clone Sergeant, and I have Zarris, but I don't think that's going to do it against a Relic 4 Bossk with Boba and what's his face? Boba and Jango. Let me look at his tenacity on the Bossk. His tenacity is 65%. So I could use JTR instead of doing that against the crew first order. I can use JTR against the Bossk bounty hunters, and I'm sure I could find something else that could take care of the crew first order team. I think that's a plan. Let me look at his Carth and his speeds and compare them to mine. His Carth is at 86. Juhani is 167. Total. You look at total speeds. 245. 167. And his Canderous is 202. Not much damage on his Canderous. $233. $193. I think he is faster. He actually kind of even on the damage output. But I do think I'm gonna mirror match that. I think I'm gonna give that a shot. Seeing as how I am manually controlling, usually that will end up winning. Alright. So we're going to go with that plan for now. We're going to leave the crew first order kind of open as far as the counter that we'll use. And we're going to start with the Carth team. So it's Carth and Canderous and Juhani. So he's faster, he's got better gear. But I'm hoping that me being able to manually control, I will be able to pull this out. Alright, so we're going to start off by doing basics over here and trying to stack up those dots as much as we can on Juhani. And we're going to stun her so she doesn't cleanse. And we're going to just keep stacking those dots. Getting Getting all those assists from Canderous and stuff is really nice. Look at that, 14 dots. Okay. We'll go ahead and we'll hit AoE, try to get another dot over there. Oh, look at that. Finish her off now. Bam, bam, bam. Okay. Now we'll go after Canderous. He is the threat at this point. Keep using those basics and landing those dots, hopefully. I lost Carth, but I'm still doing okay. Those dots are really doing the work. 7 dots. Down to 2 dots. Let's stun you. Okay, screw your stuns. There we go, he's down. Now it's just Carth left, and we'll be able to take care of you. So it's a win-in-one without using a very good team. That's the idea. Is use the weakest that I can to clear and get back to the back zone. Okay. Alright, so let's do this. Bossk team, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use, as I said, my JTR, so resistance. This time I am going to use R2. And hopefully this time I'm not going to screw it up like I did yesterday. Alright, we're going to start with the AoE, try to get some exposes on the field. Got one onto Jango there. So here, no offense down. Please ability block. Yes, alright, got the ability block. That's huge. We're going to try to get a stun. No stun. Alright. Okay. We can go ahead and toss this over here. We get another expose. Go for stun. Awesome. It's ability block. No ability block. Stun. Yeah. Just keep him under control. Okay, he's down. Stun. No stun. So he gets his taunt off. That's not the best of scenarios. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to try to take out Bossk as soon as we can here. Get an AoE, try to get that expose out there. Okay. And Bossk is down. Now it's just a matter of getting rid of Boba Fett without him killing someone. And there's no way that I'm going to be able to make it to another eliminated destiny, so that's alright. 52 banners, so not max banners, but we're doing alright. Now we have the Zam Bounty Hunters. So the Zam Bounty Hunters, I said I was going to try my Veers, Starck, and range. I do have other teams that could possibly do it, but I think Veers, Starck, and range is probably going to be the best bet for minimums. Let's do this. I'm not going to be gaining as much turn meter on a kill because I don't have what's his face, Snowtrooper. I don't have Snowtrooper. Okay, I'm going to not use the AoE just yet. No real reason to at the moment. Alright, this is looking like a good one. Now I can use it. And there we go. Perfect. So that worked really well. Get up to Bronzium. And we can see what's in the back. I've got lots of powerful squads left for this. Okay, so he's got his Geos. Same Geos I've got. That will be our Traya. Traya works really well against Geos and 3s. He's got Ewoks. Figure out what to do against that. Might be a Wampa. We have Newt with Nest. And what's that last team? Qira. Zaalbar mission. Okay. So I still have Jedi Revan. I've got CLS. The Jedi Revan will probably be against the Newt team, honestly, because it's got the Nest. And I can undersize that. I only need 2, probably. Jedi Revan and Yoda can probably do that. I've got Bastila. Bastila can do this Night Sister team. And then I can use Thrawn, Shore Trooper, and Nihilis somewhere else. So this will be Basty. Thrawn and Nihilis against the crew First Order team, possibly. We'll say Wampa for the Ewoks, some kind of a Wampa team. Maybe like Wampa Zarris. Newt Nest, Jedi Revan. And Qira Mission Zaalbar. I'm almost thinking that I use my gas there and use CLS against the Assaj Night Sisters. Or I can use CLS against this team actually, and that's fine. Yeah, so I think we have a plan here. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do the most difficult squad first, which will be something up in the front territories, one of the Night Sisters. We'll do Talzin Night Sisters first. We're gonna do our Bastila. We can do Jolee and Ezra, and that should be plenty. And then for my Jedi Revan squad, I can just duo with Yoda and Revan should be able to duo the that Nest team. Okay, so here we go. I can also throw in Oda if I feel it's necessary against that other team. We're going to be taking care of Daka first, obviously, because of the res. Boom. Oh, didn't kill her. That's alright. We will just keep working. Keep working on the railroads. Okay, let's go ahead and kill her. And we'll be working on Talzin. She's going to be calling the assists, but because I've got the Tasty, it don't matter. Bam. Alright. That was nice and easy. 54 banners. Alright, so this team used previously my gas and Soka. It was kind of close. So this time I am going to go ahead and I'm going to add Shaak T in there. I'm not planning on using Shaak T anywhere else, and I'd rather overkill it than underkill it. I'm probably going to lose one or two of these. And granted, the other time, or last time I guess, it was quite a bit more difficult simply because the Assaj that they had was a higher relic level. This one's not relic at all. Stun? I didn't think that he could be stunned right now. Alright. We'll get through this. Once I can actually get around to one of his AoEs, it'll be good. First kill? Or what? I'm confused. Alright, well, that was super easy. Okay. Good old 6-star gas. Alright, so we have these guys, 2 first order teams. Since I'm planning on using Nihilis up here, what I want to do is go back down and go ahead and use my Traya against these Geos. They're also kind of a harder team, so let's go ahead and do that. So we'll use Traya, Sion, Sith Trooper as the third. Sith Empire Trooper, they changed it, I think. Yeah, they changed it. It was Sith Trooper, now it's Sith Empire Trooper. Okay. So we'll do this. Should not be too much of a deal. Might lose a character, as in the Sith Trooper, but other than that, piece of cake. The spy does not have as many turns to gain all of his stacks of stealth, so he has a much more difficult time getting those big hits. So he's not able to actually one-shot someone. Here we go. We get our Alpha Hatred. Just go ahead and basic on a Brood Alpha here. We'll go ahead and that'll finish Brood Alpha. Now it's just a matter of time. Pull off Soldier. Pull out the Brute, because I have to. Get rid of that stealth. And game over. Alright. I might not even need Sion in that team, honestly. Well, maybe I do. Okay, so let's see here. All these teams are down. And these teams are also down. Alright, so we have Newt Nest. We have... Oh, Ewoks are not down yet. Ewoks are not difficult. I just need to figure out what I'm going to use with Wampa for that. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take our CLS against the Mission Zaalbar team. We're Rebels. Rebels. Doing CLS Han Chewie. The good old faithful trio. Got 3PO as well. Alright. And we are going to be knocking out Mission first. Rilla Taunt. Let's go ahead and stun her at the very least. That works too. Alright, get rid of the Retribution. Perfect. So easy. Okay, so that team is done. Newt and Nest, Jedi Revan, that'll be a piece of cake. So we can hold off on that for now. We'll go back and we'll do the First Order teams. Those are going to be more difficult. And we have Qira Nest is what's planned to go against these guys. I do have a lot left. So I don't have CLS, I don't have Jedi Revan, I don't have Shaak T. No, Mission Watt Zaalbar. That's what I'm going to do here. They have no well, they have a little AoE, but not much. I'm going to do Mission Watt Zaalbar here. That's fun. It's a fun team. There's no leadership. There's no real synergy between Watt and the rest, but it's fun. And Zaalbar is tanky as all get out. Let's toss Tank Tech over here. He's going to constantly taunt. We'll toss the weapon mod over here, so she's going to do tons more damage. And we can daze you, blind you, and daze you. Didn't get the daze, that's alright. Yep. Bloop. Blah. Blah. Now I want to get rid of Phasma. I don't want her to be doing that AoE and getting rid of my protection. Looks like it doesn't matter. Oop. Big hit. Oop. And there we go. That team's fun. That's a fun team. I enjoy that. There's another team that I actually have available to me, but I don't think I can use it in this matchup. I don't think it'll work against the crew team. I'm sure it won't work against the crew team. Hey Mitch, how's it going? It won't work against the Newt team, and I'm a little bit nervous about trying to use it on this team here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. Alright, so let's see what we have to deal with this team. Because we're going to be using probably Wampa and Zarris. We can do Old Ben. Old Ben can be the lead. And that should be plenty to take care of Ewoks. I might even be able to just do Wampa Zarris. Yeah, Wampa Zarris would be able to do it, and then I'd get another undersized. Speaking of undersized, let's check feats. Push the Bronzium. Undersized, I need 3 undersized. What's 2473? That's your score? Sounds like a pretty high score. I'm not sure what the max is and whatnot, but that sounds pretty high. Yeah, so let's do our let's do Zarris and Wampa over here. So Zarris and Wampa, that duo should be able to take care of these. It helps if Wampa doesn't dodge. Bam. 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 Paploo's almost gone. Paploo died to a daunt. Some protection back. He's down, and he's down. Okay. So there we go, another undersized. Don't use Ewoks on defense. Alright. So that's gonna be Jedi Revan. I got a lot left. Thrawn and Nihilis with Hoda. I think that is actually a really good trio. Yeah, let's do these guys. Got a lot of protection, recovery. I got a lot of damage output. I've got fracture. I got cooldown increases. Go ahead and fracture Kylo. Go ahead and increase some cooldowns. Oof. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. So I actually might lose this because of that. Oh lordy. Do this. We'll swap here. You can do this. About to get stunned. No, I'm not. Okay. Fracture there. Counterattack. Counterattack. Stun. Counterattack. Counterattack. Stun. That. Do this. Swap here. We'll do. Let's do that over here. Get the ability block on him. There's that stun that I was hoping wasn't going to happen. Yeah, my phone's going crazy from work stuff. Let's regen that protection. Regen that protection. Fracture. No ability block. Let's go ahead and do this. Trying to get as much damage as I can on that. Ooh, ouch. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Let's go ahead and just kill him. Please, Thrawn, don't die. I want to fracture Executioner. He's doing more damage right now. Healing. Let's stun you. And fracture you again. I'll stun you. Yeah, this is clutch, huh? Let's see here. We'll just do that. Do this. Get ready for that turn meter swap. Let's fracture you. Bam. Here, we'll stun you. We'll stun you again. Kill him. Fracture. Stun. Some protection back. More protection back. More protection back. And that should hopefully be full protection. All right. Yeah, I was keeping an eye on the time. It wasn't gonna last too much longer than that. Oh man, go Thrawn and Hoda. I was not expecting to lose Nihilis like that. That Executioner had a lot of damage. Okay, so he set his Negotiator on defense, so it's a good thing I saved mine. Man, that was pretty clutch. Okay, so this we're gonna do our Revan and Yoda. I'm pretty sure Revan and Yoda should be able to handle this without too much difficulty, just by themselves. He is not built for tenacity or speed. Okay, yeah, so we should be able to do this. So, undersize, here we go. I kind of want to go after Dooku first, because he's just annoying as heck. Alright, that's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and cleanse the extortion. And yep. All right. He's starting to get health down. And we'll go ahead and cleanse that. I should probably actually stolen that stealth, honestly. But it's alright, we'll do it next time. Well, there won't be next time. Okay. And I can either call the assist and drag the fight out, or I can just do this big hit and kill him. Okay. Big hit and kill him. Alright, so 2249, and we are on to the final match, the Negotiator Mirror. So his Negotiator is 182 speed. Mine is 180 speed. So that means that we're using our Ahsoka in the starting lineup. Bring in, where is Plo Koon? And Rex. Alright. So we need to get as much damage as we can onto him, hopefully avoid the nastiness of his Daze AoE. That looks like I did. Alright, so we will go for the kill over here and Sun Fac. Didn't get the Daze to land over there, which is not cool. Regen that protection. Go ahead and bring you on in. And you will kill off Sun Fac. And now we can kill off you. Okay, that's fine. We will do this. I don't think I'm going to survive to another round of Negotiator. I'm not going to be able to get Plo Koon out. Oh, I did. Alright, Plo Koon. Give me a little bit of healing. And 64 banners, not too bad. One not full protection, looks like. And final score, 2462. So I didn't beat you. 11 points behind you. But not too bad. This went much smoother than the last round did. I was able to one-shot all of his teams, even if some were a little sketch. So there you go. That's Grand Arena Championships Season 4 Week 1 Round 2. Decent score. Not amazing. Undersized is really tough to get. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of them, and we will see you in the next round in about 2 days or so. So until next time, have a good one, guys.